I'm Petty Officer Courtney Dock. U.S. forces in Afghanistan will get through most of the spring fighting season before the troop withdrawal starts. That's according to Press Secretary Jeff Morrell.
That we will get basically 3/4 of a second fighting season with the preponderance of the surge force, with 23,000 additional forces, which will mean that this surge in all is almost, I think, a year longer than the surge in Iraq lasted. So I think he's comforted by that fact, but he also recognizes the fact that we need to be able to show a dividend for the success that we've had, and that we need to recognize the fact that after 10 years at war, the American people want to be able to see that we're making progress, but also that progress involves bringing some of our troops home.
Secretary Morrell briefed reporters at the Pentagon Monday afternoon. It was his last briefing as Pentagon Press Secretary. He's planning to step down in July. North American Aerospace Defense Command, or NORAD, will conduct exercise flights this week over Canada to test its response capability. The main goal of the mission is to practice interception and identification procedures. NORAD says these exercises are carefully planned, closely controlled, and include exercising airspace restriction violations, including hijackings and responding to unknown aircraft. NORAD has conducted these sorts of exercises throughout Canada in the U.S. since the start of Operation Noble Eagle, the command's response to the September 11th attacks. That's your news update. For more military news, head online to pentagonchannel.mil or check us out on Facebook and Twitter.
Service members participating in Marine Week in St. Louis are reaching out to the community with several projects. One recent mission in particular is giving one resident hope in a time of despair. Lance Corporal Nick Neighbors reports.
Marines with India Company, 3rd Battalion, 24th Marine Regiment, performed projects around the farm of St. Louis native Kim DeWalter during Marine Week St. Louis. DeWalter suffers from multiple sclerosis, so the Marines came out to make her life a little easier.
You know, we're putting up a chicken coop for her because her dog likes to eat the eggs, and she sells the eggs, so I guess it's bad for business. But putting in fences, painting her barn for her, and doing all kinds of good stuff out here.
The Marines worked alongside the MS Society and other corporations.
We needed a lot of people that were ready to get out there and really get dirty, take things down, put new things up. So having them here to help totally allowed us to do it.
Multiple sclerosis is an autoimmune disease that targets the central nervous system and makes it hard for those diagnosed with it to live a normal life. But with the help of the Marines and the MS Society, DeWalter now has less to worry about. For Marine Week St. Louis, I'm Lance Corporal Nick Neighbors.
Coming up ahead on Around the Services, we'll tell you about a historical change for the Army. But first, we head downrange where a top DoD leader visited Afghanistan for a real assessment of the situation on the ground.